Hello and welcome to another Cliff Reviews Art House. This time I'm reviewing the film Punch Drunk Love, directed by Paul Thomas Anderson. I really like the Paul Thomas Anderson films that I've seen. I love There Will Be Blood. I love Phantom Thread. I really enjoyed Boogie Nights. I did enjoy Licorice Pizza, but a little less than the others. I still haven't seen Magnolia and I need to catch up on that. I'll review it when I do. Punch Drunk Love is great. I really enjoyed it. Not least, Adam Sandler is amazing. Of course, it's easy to dismiss him as a serious actor. He's done a lot of rubbish films. I quite enjoy him in some of the comedies, but this is a great performance and ranks alongside his performance in Uncut Gems. He is a great actor. This is a kind of beautiful love story, and his love interest is played by Emily Watson, and there is a really good chemistry between them. Now, as you might expect with a Paul Thomas Anderson film, this is quirky and surreal, but this one I think is felt particularly quirky and particularly surreal. The colour palette is really vibrant and there's a really distinctive visual style to this film. It really felt dreamlike. At times it did make me think a little bit of Wes Anderson more than it made me think of There Will Be Blood. Adam Sandler's character Barry clearly has kind of severe mental health issues. He's obsessive, he's angry, he's depressive, but he's a really likable character. I thought that was interesting how the happiest we see him in the film is when he goes to the supermarket with a colleague and procures many packs with the special offer. He's kind of really indulging in his obsessive behavior that obviously, gives him comfort to get through life. Although this is principally a kind of surreal comedy romance, it does have dark undertones. As I say, there's a lot here about mental health, and it is a kind of element of psychological drama to the whole thing that it works really well. There are some delightful touches in this film. First, the quirkiness of the whole keyboard story. I think it's a harmonium that's found, suddenly it pops up in the street and it's kind of pointless. We see it at several times through the film and it feels like it's a metaphor for something, maybe for representing some kind of change in Barry's life, but it's very ambiguous. But I really, really liked this. The supermarket scenes, which did seem particularly Wes Anderson visually, I did love these scenes. I just thought that kind of visually, aesthetically, these were really strong. There is a little bit of a mystery where at the end of an aisle behind Barry, we see this woman in a red dress who's kind of seems to be following him. It's quite easy to miss this. I had to rewind it because I wasn't really sure what it was. And it does raise a question. I don't want to give any spoilers, but perhaps he's not the only one with quirky behaviour. Another touch that I really love in the supermarket is there's pure silence. And then Barry opens a fridge and we just hear the fridge, this gentle hum of the fridge. There's a real delicacy to this silence, then this delicate sound. I love, love, love it. As with all Paul Thomas Anderson films, the style is really conventional. The humour is offbeat. This certainly isn't a traditional romantic comedy, and it's not necessarily for everyone in this regard. It's quirky, it's fun, and it's deep. And from my perspective, I highly recommend it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.